Hi, this is Todd Malicoat, the SEO faculty for Market Motive and online marketing consultant at stuntdouble.com, and today we're going to look at how to choose your discipline in web marketing. In the first part of the series, we looked at all the opportunities involved, salaries, the idea of traveling, and some of the different career paths you can take. Today we're going to look at choosing your discipline, which of the different types of disciplines, understanding what they are, and understanding how to scale the corporate ladder and the title hierarchy associated with online marketing within a corporation. And then in the final part of the series, we'll look at how to get the job, some resources for getting the job, and ongoing training so that you can stay up to date and be the best and make the most money in your career. So the different career paths we talked about a little bit in the first part. You have the opportunity to go to an agency, an advertising agency, work for an in-house corporation. You can be a consultant for these corporations, or you can do affiliate marketing and build your own websites. So all these are opportunities, and we'll look at these in a little bit more depth. If you're a genetics major, you might make a great web analyst. There's lots of people from different degree types that study in different fields and then merge into online marketing because the money's good, there's lots of demand, and there's all kinds of opportunity associated with online marketing careers. So if you've done sales before, you might be good at conversion optimization and writing for the web and writing persuasive copy. If you really like social media and spend a lot of time on Facebook and Twitter and read a lot of news online and maybe blog, you'd probably be a good social media or community manager. If you're into accounting and bookkeeping and you're good with numbers, you might be good at pay-per-click. And if you're a good project manager, you might make a great search engine optimization professional. So these are just some shortcuts to consider in terms of which discipline you'd like to choose for your online marketing career. So as you go through, you're going to want to learn different types of disciplines. You might start with SEO and then learn some social media, then some conversion or analytics. But with all of these disciplines, the idea here is that you're going to need qualified traffic to your website, you're going to need to persuade them, and then you're going to need to measure it so that you can make it better. You're going to persuade them into whatever action, buying something, giving an email address, etc., etc., and then you have to measure that with things like conversion optimization to make sure that you're doing a good job and that you're constantly improving. There's a great infographic called The Noob's Guide to Online Marketing at SEO Moz, and it's really a fantastic primer on all the different things you can do in online marketing. And you can see with social media, you connect your blog to Facebook or you build a following on Twitter, all these different tasks. And this is what you're going to be doing in your online marketing career, so you need to know all the different types of things you can do, so when you go into the interview you can talk knowledgeably about how you might accomplish these goals. So we need to know the difference between the different types of disciplines, web designers versus web developers. There's another joking cartoon here on landingpages.co.il, URL down below, that tells the difference between a web designer and a developer. A lot of times design types are very artistic and developers are more engineering minded. They're both obviously really like caffeine. These are very cliched generalizations, but a lot of times they hold true, and we really need to know the difference between these different disciplines. So if you're thinking about a career in development, you should probably have a background in programming. You should love technical things. You're going to work alone a lot of the times and with small teams. You need really good attention to detail and be process oriented and really enjoy problem solving. These are the type of characteristics you're going to want to have if you're going into development or engineering, and these really tie in with web marketing because it's a big part of understanding the web and creating for the web. And if you want to be a designer, obviously artistic helps, being creative, a love of Photoshop and design. If you're great at layout and have just an eye for design, so this is a great discipline to choose for you. If you're good with numbers and you enjoy writing copy and you really like the idea of this is how much money I spent and this is how much money I made, pay-per-click or display media is really going to be a great idea and a great opportunity for you. If you have a quantitative background, you really love numbers, Excel, again, if you're good at bookkeeping and find statistical errors in the newspaper, you're probably going to want to lean towards learning web analytics and learning more about this discipline. If you love to write and you love blogging and Twitter and Facebook and are constantly talking online and evangelizing for different products, then you're probably going to enjoy being a social media person, and you're probably going to enjoy being a blogger. And these are really important areas with a lot of demand that people are hiring for currently. If you're a great writer, this is a great place to be. If you enjoy being the bridge between the tech guys and the marketing guys, and you like strategic planning, long-term strategic planning, you like reverse engineering algorithms, you enjoy persuading and educating people, search engine optimization is probably a great place for you. This is my personal favorite. I really enjoy being an SEO. They sometimes get a bad name for a variety of reasons and for kind of spamming the search engines, but as a whole it can be a very exciting career, and it's just like any other tool. You can use it in the way that you see fit, and really a great place to be. I've learned some really fun, exciting stuff and been able to market websites of my own effectively because of an understanding of search engine optimization. So another one is conversion optimization or usability testing. This is the idea of seeing where you put different elements on a website and what works most effectively. The one on the right here is the common placement of normal e-commerce elements like the search box or the home or the account, all these types of things. Most people associate Amazon as e-commerce, so most e-commerce sites really should have a layout very similar to Amazon. It's kind of been the zen of e-commerce and usually performs the best. And yet we still have to test these things and find out, and we have to improve our website. So we do that with A/B testing and with complex problem solving and understanding the psychology of user behavior. The form on the right here is an eye tracking chart, and this is how someone's eye scanned a web page in the direction it looked and where it started and where it finished. And so we take these and we understand these and this type of data to do better usability and create sites that are more usable for our users. This is an idea of an A/B test. If you go to which test one, you can practice your usability and design and conversion optimization skills, and you can choose which one actually had a better conversion rate, which one got more people to add this to the cart based on the layout and the colors alone. And it's surprising sometimes to see exactly which test won. So go give it a try, and if you're good at it, maybe this is the career for you. Finally, affiliate marketing. If you like working from home, this is the idea people generally think of, making millions from home. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. But if you get good at building websites and marketing and are really effective, you can be kind of the hired guns of marketing. You can go out and you can sell for Amazon tomorrow. You can create a site and make 5 or 10% of whatever you sell for Amazon.com or a variety of other sites if you sell it and market it effectively on your site. So if you like the idea of working on performance and working from home and being your own startup, affiliate marketing is really a great place to go. A lot of people in online marketing do affiliate marketing kind of as their night job. You can do this with sites like Commission Junction, ShareSale, LinkShare, etc., etc. You can even put Google AdSense on your site, and for every time somebody clicks on that ad, you'll make a little bit of money. Are you going to make $1 million overnight? Absolutely not. But you can make a little bit of money, and if you do it the right way, and you do it over time, and you do it effectively, and you know what you're doing, and you learn about it, you really will be able to make some money, and you really will be able to work for yourself. It can really be effective. It's a great way to go. Passive income is kind of the zen of online marketing, and you accomplish that with affiliate marketing. So understanding some of the titles associated with online marketing. Here's a long laundry list of some of the titles: online marketing director, marketing consulting. You can see that specialist, director, manager, senior manager, and you can kind of combine all of these to come up with different titles in the online marketing space. And with an understanding of this, you can navigate the corporate ladder. And here's what the corporate ladder looks like. Well, maybe not just like this, but I do love Gaping Void and I love plugging his cartoons, and this is one of my favorites. This is really what the corporate ladder looks like. Is you start with the interns, and then you have managers, who the managers generally only manage the interns. In the Bay Area and in New York, there's something called title creep, and everybody wants to have a flashy, important title. So even if you're just starting out, you're already a manager. The only person you really manage is the interns, but then the senior manager manages the managers, and then the director manages the senior managers, and senior manager might sound higher than director, but director is actually higher than senior manager, then senior director, then vice president, then executive vice president. So if you go in at a higher level, you're obviously going to be in a better position as you move forward in your career. So it's really important to understand the titles associated with the corporate ladder of online marketing. So how do you get the job? This is what we're going to look at in our final part, how employers find you, how they do searches. You still need your resume, but you need the new resume, your Google search. When somebody Googles your name, what do they find? You need to be proactive about this reputation management. You need to do some self-branding and know how to search and how to network. And it's not the way that it once was. You don't just put your resume out on Monster. This should be 10% of your time. You should be focusing on social media and proactive self-branding and reputation management. And we'll look at how to do that in the final video. According to a study done by Microsoft, 80% of employers conduct online search of applicants. My guess is that the other 20% are lying. They are going out and they're Googling your name as well. They're Googling your name plus your location to find out anything they can on you, because it's so difficult to fire someone these days. If someone hires you, they only have 30 days to determine if you're a good employee. So they really want to make sure if they hire you full time that you are going to turn out to be a good qualified employee with no problems. So 70% of those 80% have said they'll turn down an applicant based on what they found online. So this really is a big deal. What's really ironic about this is only 7% of job applicants were concerned about their online reputation. They're the ones getting the job. The 7% that are concerned are the ones getting those jobs, because when somebody goes out to do a Google search on you, that's the point where they're really interested, and you have to make sure that you have positive information out there about you, and you can proactively do self-branding through a variety of very simple tools that we'll look at in the next video. Quick facts and figures: 22% use social networks. Again, I bet this number is probably higher. 85% use Google and search on Google for your name to find more information about you. 34% found cause to dismiss a candidate after looking at their MySpace page where they were all drunk, after looking at some bad information that may have been posted by someone else. So be really proactive. The final stat here is that 24% found information that helped them to decide. So if you have interviews out there, if you have a friend that you've talked to on their blog, if you've networked online, if you tweet a little bit or have a LinkedIn account, these are the things that are going to help you to get the job. So you really need to understand how to do that better in order to get these jobs now that you understand the different types of online marketing careers. My shameless plug at the end here is Market Motive. We help with ongoing training so that you can stay up to date on all the different disciplines. This is what it looks like on the outside. This is what it looks on the inside. And on the inside, I have lots of reputation management tools to proactively go out and be able to post and create content so that you will get hired, so that you will be able to have a successful marketing career. That alone, I think, is worth the $300. There's so much content in here. We've worked very, very hard on creating really great content around social media, web analytics, just the basics of online marketing, PPC, online PR. We really have a one-stop shop here with some really talented faculty to teach you all about online marketing and keep you up to date so that you can progress through your career quickly and so that you can stay up to date and get the information you need concisely, effectively, and in a timely fashion from a source that you know is reputable. Hard to find in a lot of other places. There are some other great resources out there. I will be glad to list those or refer you to those, but we've really worked hard here and hope you'll join us and become a part of Market Motive. And I thank you for joining me and hope you learned more about choosing your online marketing career. Thank you very much.